Hey, what's up guys, welcome to Cubic Soul YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create a responsive footer like this. In this video we will learn to create two type of footer. So the first design is you can see on my screen, and it will look like this on mobile phone. So you can see that it is complete responsive footer, and this is the text hover effect when user will move his cursor on any text. And here you can see that on the social icons I have added this hover effect to my icons. And the second footer design will look like this. So friends, you can see that this is my second footer design, and if I press F12, so this footer design will look like this on mobile devices. So friends, video is going to be more important because I believe that you will learn a lot about web designing in this video. So please watch the video till the end. Let's start. So friends, here you can see that I have created a simple index.html file. Here is my style.css file where you will able to see the CSS code, and in the right side you will able to see the output. So first of all, because the style.css and index.html, these two files are in a same folder directory, that's why I will link them without giving any folder reference. So just type here style.css, and next inside our body element we have to create a footer element. Create another div with class container, create a div with class row, another div with class footer call, and inside this I have to type here h4 where I will type cubic soul. And next we have to create an unordered list, a list item inside this, and an a element where I will type tutorials. Just copy this list items and paste here 4 times. Change this text like programming, development, and technology. Next we have to copy this footer column and paste here 3 times. We have to change the text from our second column. Also we have to change the text from third column. I will type here properties, home, about, contact us, theme, and our history. And in the fourth column we have to create a newsletter form. So I will type here newsletter, remove this unordered list, create a form here, create your first input element, give a placeholder like your name, give a class input name, create another input of type email, give a placeholder, enter company email, and next give a class input email to your this input element. Next we have to create another input which is our last input, and its type would be submit, its value would be submit, and its class would be input submit. So we have done with our HTML code. Now open the style.css and here type star, type padding 0, margin 0, and box sizing border box. I recommend you to use 3 properties inside your each website. Next we have to add Google Fonts to make our this user interface more interactive. I will use Google Font here to add the Google Font. Search here Google Fonts, click on the first link, click on these bars, click on fonts, search here for Poppins, click on the font, scroll up and select this regular 400 font. When you will click on this icon, you can see that the font is added to my link, but we have to add 2 fonts. The second font is Ubuntu. Just click on this font and similarly scroll up and copy this regular 400. Just click on this add icon, click on this view selected families, click on this import, copy this link, and in the first line of your style.css paste this link here. Next copy this font family property from here and paste this inside your star. That's it. We will use the Ubuntu font later. Now we have to copy this footer element and paste here and type dot container. We will copy this container class from our index.html file and paste here, and here type background color black. Next copy this row class and type here footer dot row, type display flex, justify content space between, and give a padding to 40 pixel and 100 pixel. Next copy this footer call class from index.html and paste here with a dot, and next copy this UL element and paste here, type here list style none. Next copy and paste this footer column class and type here H4. Give a color white, margin bottom 25 pixel, font size 22 pixel, position relative, and its font family. We have to give this font family, which is Ubuntu. Just copy this line from here and paste this line here. So you can see that the Ubuntu font family is implemented on our H4 element. Next friends, we have to create an underline to below our these H4 headings. To do this, just copy this line and paste here and type here double colon before content width 70 pixel, position absolute, bottom minus 10 pixel, background color. So give this color property as a background. Next give a height of 2 pixel. Next type here box sizing border box. So friends, you can see a beautiful underline to our each H4 element. Next we have to give style to our these list items. So to do this, just copy this footer column class and paste here, type here ul and li. It means that we are going to give style to our these unordered lists. Type here padding 10 pixel and 0. Next copy this, paste here and type a, type color white, text decoration none, font size 16 pixel, opacity 0.7 and transition 0.5 second. That's it. And next we have to add a hover effect to our A elements. To do this, just copy this and paste here and type colon hover and opacity 1. So that's it. You can see that when user will hover over our these list items, the text color of our list items will be changed. But here you can see that I have type transform. You have to turn this to transition. So friends, now you can check the output. It will took 0.5 second to change their opacity from 0.7 to 1 because we have add a transition property here. Next we have to give style to our this newsletter form. I will make the screen of my code to full size so you can see the code and output correctly. Next we have to copy this footer column class and paste here and next type input. It means that we are going to give style these three input elements inside our footer column class. So give these properties like border none, width 250 pixel, height 45 pixel, display block, padding left 20 pixel and margin 14 pixel and 0. So friends, you can see in the output our form is looking good and it's better than before. Next we have to copy this footer column class and paste here with a dot, and from our index.html copy this input submit class. It means we are going to give style to our input type submit element. So paste here with a dot and type here padding 0 and 20 pixel. Its background color would be pink, the same color code that we have give to our underline of our H4 elements. Next type here border none and color white. You can see the output. Next we have to display social icons in the right side and a copyright right text to the left side. So first of all open index.html and outside of our this div, which class is row. This div is ending here and we have to create another div with row class. Type here div dot column. I have write this in a short form, and next type here div dot social icons. Create an A element here and create an I element inside this A element, and I'm going to use font awesome icons inside my this project. To add font awesome icons to your project, just open the Google and search here for font awesome CDN. Click on the first link. The website name is CDN.js. Click on this copy link tag and paste this link inside your head section. By doing this, you can use Google Fonts to your website. And here I have to type class FA brands FA Facebook. And here inside our this div we have to create a P element here and type here and hash 169 semicolon. This code will be used to display the copyright icon, and next type here 2022 Cubic Soul all right reserved. Friends, you can see this Facebook icon here to the right side, and similarly we have to copy this line and paste this 3 times and change this word from Facebook to Instagram. Type here Twitter and type YouTube here. You are not seeing this text inside the output because its color is black and we have to change this. Next open your style.css and add one thing more inside your HTML element. Add an HR element here to display a horizontal line here. So first of all type here dot column P, it refer to our this P element inside our COL class, and type here color white. Next type here dot row HR element and give its opacity 0.7. Next copy this row class and paste here, and then copy this social icons class and paste here, and type here display inline block. Their color would be white, their font size would be 20 pixel, margin would be 0 pixel and 15 pixel, and transition 0.5 second. Just turn this from 150 to 15 pixel. And next we have to type an eye element here, because this style is for our eye elements inside our social icon class. And before this we have to copy these two classes and paste them here and give them a property display flex. So friends, you can see the current output. And next we have to give a hover effect to our these icons. To do this, that's pretty simple. Just copy this line and paste here and type colon hover color and give this pink color. So friends, you can see that the color of the icons is changing when I am hovering over these icons. Next we have to make this design responsive. To make this footer responsive, just type here @media maximum width 600 pixel and type here footer dot row flex direction column, because by default the direction of our this display flex property will be horizontal, but we want to align our these columns vertically in a mobile view. So we have to add this property to do this flex direction column. And next type here padding 20 pixel and 30 pixel. So press F12. Let me show you this in a mobile view. So our footer will look like this in a mobile view. Next type here footer dot footer column and UL. It means that we are going to give style to our these unordered list in a mobile view. So type here margin left 20 pixel, margin bottom 20 pixel, and in the last we have to add one more property footer column. Type here input and turn their width to 100%. So friends, you can see our this newsletter is also looking good. So friends, this was the tutorial to make a responsive footer with a newsletter and with these beautiful list items. Next friends, we will make some changes in our code to change its design. That's also pretty simple. So first of all, open your code and we have to remove this column. So to remove this, just delete this footer column class div. So now our footer will look like this. Next we have to remove these headings, services properties. So I will remove this h4 tag, also this h4 tag, and we have to remove this h4 tag. So now our footer will look like this. Next we have to add one more div with footer column class, and inside this we will place our logo. So I'm going to give class logo, and in source, so friends, you can see that my logo will look like this. We have to change its width, but before this type a paragraph here. I'm going to type a company slogan here like think twice code once, and next I will give a class to this paragraph like slogan. Next just copy this class, open style.css, scroll down, and here type footer column dot logo. Its width would be 70 pixel, and similarly we have to copy this footer column class and paste here, and from here we have to copy this slogan class and paste here with a dot and type here color white. So that's it. Next we have to type here margin top 20 pixel, and next we have to work on our these social icons. Open index.html, scroll down, and here just type row icons, copy this class, and here we have to paste this class and type here flex direction column. Now it will look like this. Next we have to cut this from here and paste here. Next just type here justify content center and align item center. Next open style.css, and we have to make some changing in these lines, which means inside row class, this class, we have social icons class, and we have to make some changes here. So first of all, I will give a border like 1 pixel solid white, so you can see the output. Next we have to give padding. Padding would be 10 pixel and its margin would be 10 pixel. Now it will look like this. Next we have to give border radius 50%. These icons will look like this. And next here we have to give margin bottom 20 pixel, and inside this class row icons class, we have to give a padding of 20 pixel and 0. So friends, you can see that this is another design, and at last we have to make one more changes. Here I will search for opacity. Just remove this opacity word. Again I will search for opacity because I have used it 2 times. Also remove this opacity 0.2. So friends, you can see that now our footer will look like this. It's also an awesome design, and let me show you on mobile mode. So friends, you can see that in a mobile phone our this footer will look like this. So friends, I hope you must enjoyed this video, and if you have any question related to this tutorial, you can ask us in the comment section. We will try to answer your question, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel because we are here to create such type of quality content for you, so you can learn web designing and Android apps development. And finally, thanks for watching.